Does everyone have their character sheets and dice? Yep. I forgot my character sheet, but I'll make a new one real quick. So when we last left our heroes, you'd arrived outside of the tower of the evil wizard who has been terrorizing the lands. I break down the door and charge in. As you sprint into the large circular room, you see a gnome in blue robes with a blue wizard's hat on. You recognize him as Velsaris, the wizard you were sent here to kill. There are 4 small stone pillars around the room with red crystals on top of them. You are too late, the ritual has been completed, now I have control over reality itself. Ha 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 ha. I draw my hand crossbow and shoot one of the crystals. Natural 20! The crystal shatters as the bolt hits it. Oh shit. Velsaris creates a portal in front of him and steps through into what seems to be a tavern, but the portal closes before you can get a good look. My character is done. He's a human sitting in the tavern that Velsaris just teleported to. As Velsaris appears, he slowly points his staff at you and shoots a beam of orange light which instantly disintegrates you. Don't I at least get to roll a saving throw or something? Oh, yeah, sure, roll a dexterity saving throw. Natural 20. Oh, I forgot to mention, you have to roll with disadvantage because, he is so fast to attack. Okay. Wow, another natural 20. I think I also forgot to mention that Velsaris is a, divination wizard, and he rolled a nat 1 this morning, so you critically fail your save. You are now dead. Damn. Oh well. I printed an extra character sheet by accident, so I'll start making a new one. Now back to you guys in the tower. What do you do after seeing Velsaris disappear into the portal? I go over to where the portal was and see if I can try to deduce where he teleported to, because as the greatest detective in Waterdeep, I've probably seen something like this before. I got an 18 for Arcana. You figure out that he was able to teleport into another dimension where the last remnants of humanity have retreated into the abyss where they have a single megacity. Neat. Do any of you guys have any ideas how we can follow him? I think I could try to rig the crystals to teleport us to him, but it'll take some time. That's a cool idea, let's try it. Roll an Arcana check. I got a 25. You set up the crystals so that you can teleport towards the crystal that Velsaris has, but they will need time to recharge between each teleport. I hand out a single crystal to each of us, then we all teleport to Velsaris. You arrive in a very large and extremely lively city in the Abyss. However, you don't see Velsaris around anywhere. Let's split up and look for clues. I'll check out the tavern, Kavadred, you go to the local magic store, and Thokk, you just wander around and hope that you run into him. Everyone roll investigation checks. 13, 10, -3. Thokk, while you are searching the streets, you get distracted by a cart of kobolds and other supplies that look like it is going to leave the city soon. While looking at it, you hear a voice behind you. Is this the caravan out to the forest? Yes, of course, welcome to the caravan. Are you capable of defending yourselves if we're attacked? This man right here managed to kill a ghost in single combat, so I'd say we are more than ready. Oh, a ghost, well that's a mighty fine achievement. That's good because it's quite dangerous out there and any fighter we have helps. Now I'm gonna go get the leader of the caravan. I'll be right back. I quickly run away and try to find other party members. You all meet back together and none of you have found Velsaris anywhere. He must have left already. Let's try teleporting to him again. After you activate your teleporting crystals, you appear in what looks to be an endless library, and you see Velsaris reading a book at the table. Velsaris, it's time to pay for your crimes. Shh, we're in a library. Velsaris shoots a bolt of fire at the bookshelf, then he runs for a door on the wall. I chase after him. Roll athletics. I got a 7. Velsaris managed to make it through the door before you, and by the time you get there, he's gone. You are now in a room with a large amount of portals in it. Dax and Kavadred, you both see a large green spherical creature appear. It is floating above the ground, and its head is mostly taken up by a large eye with a large mouth beneath it. And it has 4 eye stalks branching off of it, each with their own small eyes at the end. It looks at you two and speaks. Are you the troublemakers who lit the place on fire? Nope, I think they went that way. See, look, they just lit another shelf on fire. Roll deception. Natural 20! Nice! As you point down the hallway, you see a shelf being lit on fire by a small group of people. Thank you for your assistance. The creature floats down the hallway towards them as 2 oozes come out of the shelves and begin attacking the people who you pointed at. Sweet. I run to the door that Thokk went through. Me too. You are now all in this room with a bunch of portals leading to different locations. I think that I charge through the closest one and see where it takes me. Me too. Or we could do that, I suppose. I guess I walked through one of the ones they didn't go through. Dax, you appear in a dark street in front of what looks to be an abandoned house. The door to the house is currently open and creaking from the faint breeze. I charge in to catch Velsaris. You enter a long hallway with 3 doors on the left side and 3 doors on the right. The darkness in this building seems almost oppressive, but at the end of the hallway you think you see 2 orange circles staring at you. Nope. I light my torch immediately. As the torch is lit, you don't see anything where the circles used to be. Do I hear Velsaris? Roll perception. I got a 12. You hear the sound of clattering metal coming from below you, maybe in a basement of some sort. Can I tell what door it's coming through? Sure, it's coming through the far right door. With my sword at the ready, I go down the hallway to the door. You see that the door has a lock and 3 bolts that can only be opened from this side. I open them up and run downstairs. It's time to catch this bastard. You run down the stairs into a dark room with lots of scrap metal on the ground. As you are standing there, a rusty knife floats up into the air and stabs at you. I use the teleport crystal to warp out of there. Kavadred, while that was happening, you appear inside of some nicely carved tunnels. You see small cylindrical glass torches lining the ceiling with small black cord connecting them. There are some shelves near you with boxes saying Calculus X Am on them. There is a metal door at the far end of the hallway. I sneak down to the metal door and try to look through it. Roll perception. I got a 12. You notice that there is a lock on the door from this side, but you hear what sounds like footsteps on the other side. I'm gonna try to magically break the lock. Roll Arcana. I got a 23. Nice. The lock explodes into hundreds of pieces. I open the door and look inside with my hand crossbow at the ready. Through the door is a small storage closet with arcane runes carved onto all of the walls. Then you notice the blood smears of the mutilated corpse lying in the center of the room, and standing atop his body is what looks kind of like a dog, but instead of a face it has a bunch of bloody tentacles. It looks up at you, then charges towards you. I teleport out of there immediately. Meanwhile, Thokk, you appear in the lobby of what seems to be a hotel. There's nobody around and there are 2 suits of armor near the staircase up. I go and get inside one of the suits of armor. Okay. You are now inside a suit of armor. Sweet. You see the owner of the hotel return and go sit behind the desk. Roll stealth. Natural 20. Of course it is. Shortly afterward, you see an elf in a green cloak with a hand crossbow at his belt walk in. Why, hello there, good sir. My friends seem to have abandoned me at the bar. Can you give me a key to the room? I don't recognize you. What group were you with? The group that owns the cart and the horse outside. Yep, they are traveling north. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You then see the elf draw his hand crossbow, point at the landlord and say, so what room are they staying in? You then feel the armor begin to move on its own while you were still in there. I teleport out of there. You are now all in the stands of a fighting pit. In the arena is a half-orc barbarian wielding a meat cleaver fighting off a human gladiator. So did either of you find Velsaris? Nope. Damn. Well, where could he be? Kavadred, do you think we could modify these things to scry on him or something? Yeah, it's worth a shot. Roll me an Arcana check. 18. You are able to see Velsaris teleport onto the boat, where there is a giant demon attacking a group of people. The group consists of a half-orc barbarian with a meat cleaver as his weapon, a dwarf fighter, a dragonborn cleric, a halfling card caller, a human monk, and an elf bard. He's going after the winter crew! I've finished my new character. He's a human fighter that's a guard on the boat that Velsaris just teleported to. Velsaris, as he appears, points his staff at you and shoots a beam of orange light at you. It disintegrates you immediately. You are now dead. Oh, okay. I teleport to Velsaris. I teleport to him as well. I try to fix my crystal so I can teleport to him. Kavadred, roll an Arcana check. Shit, natural 1. You manage to get the crystal to work again, but in the process it looks like it created a portal somewhere else. Suddenly, Velsaris appears in this room and shoots a beam of orange light at Ardak. Wait, what? It disintegrates him immediately. He is now dead. Dax and Thokk, you appear on the boat. As soon as Velsaris sees you, he teleports away again. I teleport after him. Me too. I will too, I guess. You are all back in the tower from the beginning, and Velsaris is standing there with the shattered pieces of crystal floating in front of him. Mwahaha, you can never defeat me now, my army is ready. Suddenly, a bunch of other people start to appear through portals. They don't look very friendly to you. There is a low-resolution version of Velsaris, a human with a white mask and a kitchen knife, a flying kobold with a red magical sword, an earth elemental, a man in a fancy business suit who is holding a shotgun, and an even lower-resolution version of Velsaris. See, I can now take over the entire multiverse! I throw my rapier at the lowest resolution Velsaris. Alright, roll to hit. Natural 20. The rapier stabs him through the head and he falls to the ground dead. Oh no. All of the other enemies begin to poof out of existence until finally Velsaris is the last one standing. Then he too disappears. That is where we're gonna end this session. I'll see you all next time.